It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And up next are the Texans' rocket arm quarterback, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Texans and the Ravens, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup, and they know that they are in for a fight here.
And anytime you're dealing with the #1 defense in the league, all through your preparation, you know that yards are going to be tough to come by. But working in their favor, they can run the football. One of the top 5 teams in the league in that category. So I expect this one to be a tight, hard-hitting affair, and both teams playing to their strengths.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down. And that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Fields. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 11, but it will still lead to 4th down.
3rd down, you give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
The Ravens send their punter out now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Texans will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Opting to run again here with White. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Rodgers to return it. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Fields. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it down the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
The numbers for White a week ago: 20 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
51 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, this is the D and then the face that you put up next to it. The jumbo package, and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man. It's Diaby Brown, complete. Second and 3. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Texans are 10-2 on the year, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Kadarius Toney
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
On 1st down, Fields. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29,
Fields. That's complete to McBride.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Fields. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38.
Hunt will try going up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Fields on 3rd down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does. And I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run again with Hunt. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he will have a Ravens first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
He'll get this to Lazard. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with White.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Pat Freiermuth.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the 50, here's Fields. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
And a dump off to White. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run the draw play. This is White. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd down. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Here's White. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. His 5th touchdown on the ground, number 8 overall. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Fields now to throw.
Able to find Lazard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Fields on first down.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hunt. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Off play action. Fields.
He's got to hook up to Lazard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Throwing again is Fields. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he's made there in the open field.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
They'll go screen here to Hunt.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Saints who are out in front. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones. From there, we head to Minneapolis.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
A run to begin the second half with White.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
A throw over the middle, taken in.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Second and 3.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home.